Hello everyone, a Shavuot Tov and a Guten Erev Yontiv. As we're about to get into the holiday of Shavuos this evening, I wanted to ask one simple question about three words we're going to say in davening. The Shulchan Aruch says that davening on Shavuos very much is like Pesach. However, he says, instead of saying Vatiten Lanu, etc., Pesach, we say Et Yom Chag HaShavuot Hazeh Zman Matan Tortenu, that God gave us this holiday of Shavuos, the time of the giving of the Torah. Comes along the Gemara and brings a machlokas. When did we get the Torah? Tana Rabbanan. The majority view is that we got the Torah tomorrow, Monday, namely on Vav Sivan. But Rabbi Yossi Omer b'Shivabo. But Rabbi Yossi says no, we only got it on Tuesday, on the 7th of Sivan. So therefore, the Magen Avraham says, Kasheli, it's hard for me. How can you tonight, tomorrow, say this is the time of the giving of the Torah? The halacha was paskin like Rabbi Yossi in this case. De Amar, who said, B'zayin b'Sivan nitna Torah, that the Torah was only given on Tuesday, the 7th of Sivan. In other words, at the end of the day, the 50th day of the counting of the Omer is indeed tomorrow, but HaTorah nitna b'yom nun aleph l'sfira. The Torah was given on the 51st day since we counted Sfira, which is not tomorrow, but rather Tuesday. And ultimately, how is it that every single year Jews throughout the world say, today, namely Monday, is Yom Matan Torah, the day of the giving of the Torah? We literally stand before God and say, Zman Matan Tortenu, if indeed the Torah was only given on Tuesday. So the Maharal also asked this question. And he ultimately comes and says a beautiful answer. Ki bevadai mitzad Hashem yitbarach hanotein, Zman Matan Torah b'yom chamishim. God was ready to give the Torah Monday, namely tomorrow, on Vav Sivan, on the 6th of Sivan. But Moshe Rabbeinu, according to that Gemara in Shabbos, added another day, and ultimately God gave the Torah not on Monday, but on Tuesday. In his words, Rak shelo higia haTorah ela mekabel, rak biyom nun aleph. The receiver, the Jewish people, only received the Torah on Tuesday. In a word, God was ready to give the Torah on Monday, and therefore it's Man Matan Tortenu, it's the time of the giving of the Torah. The giver was ready to give it. The Jewish people, however, were not ready to receive it until Tuesday. And I think there's a lesson here for all generations. And that is not an historic lesson when we got the Torah, but a more on principle lesson. And that is the following. The Rambam famously said that God gave 3 crowns to the Jewish people. 2 of them are not up to us. Keter Kahuna is given to the Kohanim. Keter Malchut is given to the people from the tribe of David HaMelech, to the tribe of Yehuda. But Keter Torah, the 3rd crown, the crown of Torah, Harehu munachum va'omed umuchan l'chol Yisrael. It's sitting on the table ready for the Jewish people to take. Kol mi sheyirtzeh yavo v'yitol. And anyone that wants to can put it on their head. Namely, God can give the Torah. This book's behind me. The question is, do you look at them? God can go ahead and say, I'm ready to give the Torah. But are we ready to receive it? Are we ready to internalize it? Are we ready to fulfill it? Are we ready to make it the first thing on our agenda? I believe that every year on Shavuos, when there's a gap between the day the Torah was going to be given to the day the Torah was actually received, challenges the Jewish people year in and year out to ultimately ask themselves, are we ready to indeed receive the Torah? It was given. The question is, are you ready to put it in your pocket and make it part of yourself? The famous Kotzker Rebbe, Rav Menachem Mendel Morgenstern, 1787 to 1859, and he quotes in the name of Rav Simcha Bunim Mipshischa, 1765 to 1827, and in the book Oel Torah, with the Torahs of the Kotzker Rebbe, he writes the following. Indeed, הנה סידרו לנו אנשי כנסת הגדולה בנוסח התפילה זמן מתן תורתנו, ויש לדקדק מדוע לא סידרו זמן יום קבלה, זמן מקבלת תורתנו, כדרך ששנינו משה קיבל תורה. Why is it that indeed in davening we say Zman Matan Tortenu, the time the Torah was given, and not Zman Kabbalat Tortenu, the time the Torah was received? He says that ultimately Matan Torah haya az bechodesh Sivan v'yesh la shayachut im hazman. The Torah was given in the month of Sivan. Indeed, you could say it's the time of the giving of the Torah, whether it was the 6th or the 7th. It was at this month, in this month, at this time. Mashen came. But this is not the case, HaKabbalah, with regard to receiving the Torah. The Chol Yoma V'Yoma Smanei, because we receive the Torah every day. How relevant the Torah is going to be for you, how important it is in your life, is something that happens each and every day. And you cannot say that Yom Kabbalat HaTorah is only on Shavuos. It's actually every day, and it's up to you. And then he goes on to say, in his own name, the Kotzker Rebbe, that indeed, Nitinat HaTorah hayashav el hakol, when God gave the Torah, he gave it at the same time to all the Jewish people. However, HaKabbalah lo kibluah b'shaveh, but how they received it, that was indeed different. Each and every Jew that stood there received it in a different way. Some said, this is important, I'm going to invest in it. Some probably said, not so important, I won't invest in it so much. After all, just a few weeks after giving the Torah, the tribe of Levi didn't sin in the sin of the golden calf, but many Jews did. So obviously the receiving of the Torah wasn't the same by each and every party. Each and every person received the Torah based on their value system. We're about to go into the holiday of Shavuos. We're going to say that indeed it's Zman Matan Tortenu. It's around the time that God gave the Torah. But the challenge upon us on this holiday of Shavuos is, how are we going to receive it? God can give it. The question is, do you receive it with both arms, openly, wholeheartedly, or do you receive it halfway? Do you receive it in a way where you say, I'll put it on my agenda, to the extent that maybe you'll say, I have previous engagements, I have other things to do? It's up to us. While the Torah was given, how relevant and how important it is for us to receive it will be totally up to us. Let's hope that we'll receive it wholeheartedly, to live by Torah values and to learn the Torah values in order to implement them. Wishing everyone a true Chag Sameach, and may we mekabel the Torah b'simcha v'tuv levav la'orech yomim v'shanim.